All right, Dog Days, you guys ready for some comedy tonight?
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, let's get super excited. I know the Family Feud is a hard thing to follow up with comedy, but we're going to give it a try. We have a few comedians in the house. Unfortunately, we had a couple comedians that couldn't make it tonight, so this show won't necessarily go on as long as it was going to. So that's a good thing as well. Getting cold outside. First official day of winter tomorrow. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, everybody's excited about that. Let's get this winter shit out of the way. I'm Joseph Rogers. I'll be your comedy host tonight. One of the things that we do ask is please keep your table talk to a minimum when the comedians are on stage. And also no heckling of the comedians. We don't want to interrupt the show with unnecessary comments towards the comedians. This isn't like the Family Feud where you can just talk over the show the whole fucking time. She's already started. Of course I'm looking at you. We don't want you to be an issue. We don't want to tell you to shut the fuck up. We're comedians. We're nice. We're not like Jack Dick, the host. Well, we're nice guys. So a little bit about myself. I grew up in Tacoma. Moved out to Bremerton when I was 19, and I didn't know much about Bremerton, you know, so I went out and got to know people. Here's the thing about Bremerton. I went to my very first party, right? Let me tell you about it. I get there, and I walk in, and this guy's doing a line on the mirror on a table. Yeah, that's my first intro to a party in Bremerton. And I was like, oh shit, we're doing coke at this party. And this guy, shit you not, he goes, what? This ain't Beverly Hills, brother, this is Bremerton. I was like, oh shit, that's probably meth. I thought this was something else, you know? But I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna be intimidated. I'm just gonna hang out at this tweaker party, you know? And I go up to this girl and she has a tattoo on her stomach that says, dangerous when wet. Yeah. So you know what I was thinking? I was like, hey girl. I was like, I can get you wet. You know what she did? She fucking slapped me. Just straight up slapped me when I said that to her. Yeah. And I go, what'd you do that for? She goes, I was on the swim team. I was like, oh shit. I found the good tweaker in the room. Great, that's good. Yeah, she should get it right here. Dangerous when wet, right here. Have her get it across the room. All right. Also in Bremerton, you get, you know, it's like it doesn't matter where you live in Bremerton, you're going to have a tweaker neighbor, right? I mean, it doesn't matter where you go. One of the things I think is really funny is that QFC went out of business a few years ago on Kitsap Way. You guys drive by Kitsap Way QFC, and they still got the sign that says, thank you, Bremerton. It's all falling apart and shit, you know? It's been up there for 5 years. I need to go up there and change that shit to, fuck you, Bremerton. Because we really know that's what it should say, right? And on the other side, it'll be like, fuck you, Winco. Yeah, because we know Winco put QFC out of business for sure. I tell you what, you want to go to QFC to get stuff for tacos, it's $40. You go to Winco, 15. Big difference. You can't even tell the difference in the taste of the tacos, you know? I've been broke so long that when I hear a change drop, I know how much change just got dropped. I'm serious. I'm like, damn, someone just dropped 37 cents. And then my friend will be like, no, that was 42 cents. And I'm like, no, that was a Canadian nickel. That shit don't count. Get that out of here. I'm telling you, you can test me right now. You can have a dime and a penny and you can drop that shit and I'll tell you which one's which. Now, you know the reason why is because I've been using Coinstar for so many fucking years. Yeah, I know the sound change makes, okay? Yeah. That was racist. Yeah. Did you hear her? She's like, chink, 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 chink. No, change does not make that sound. That's racist. Jeez.
You are so bad.
Anyway, you guys know you've been broke like me. I don't know if I know that I have you guys topped. You guys might know what it means to float a check, right? Float a check. Do you gals and guys, you know what it means to float a check?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
She's a queen of floating checks.
Yeah, and they're not telling you about it, right? Yeah. So here's the thing. Let me tell you. This is how you know you're broke like me. When you float a check, not only do you float a check, you know.
Don't checks anymore.
Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. You write the check on Friday after 5 p.m. That way you have till Tuesday before it clears your account, right?
Yep.
Well, have you guys ever wrote yourself a check and floated it to yourself? No, you never thought about that, did you? See, my broke-ass genius brain thought of that. Wrote myself a check, deposited that in the ATM, $200, took that $200 out. But here's the thing, you can't be all willy-nilly with that $200 because that check's coming through on Tuesday, right? So I made an investment.
What was the investment?
An ounce of weed.
Oh!
Yeah, I bought an ounce of weed. See, then you sell it to your friends, right? And then you get back $240 when you're done.
You're in 40 in the clear?
40 in the clear, that's what I'm saying. I just made $40 writing myself a check.
Skills are great.
Yeah, but if that check bounces though, that's $35 fee. Yeah, then you're fucked. But that's still a $5 come up though, you know what I'm saying?
$5 in the clear.
$5, yeah, that's right, it's a beer.
Beer.
But yeah, I've been broke a while. I just celebrated my 6-year anniversary.
Wow!
Yeah, of being unemployed. Yeah. They're way more supportive than my parents, shit. You guys need a roommate? What's up?
24 years.
2,400 a month? No way.
Yeah, 20, well, way more than that.
Yeah.
A billion.
Am I the only one that thought speed dating was a coke party? Seriously. I showed up with like 3 different kinds of speed to this party. Apparently they just want to talk or some shit. I don't know. That's weird. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. What do we have here?
Sorry to interrupt.
No, I was hoping someone would interrupt the comedy show like this. This is great. I haven't seen a train this long since my mom got ran one on her. Everyone's giving each other high fives and everything. I'm having PTSD all over again. Shit. All right, so for all of you that just came in, I just want to let you know that we're actually just starting a comedy show. I am the host. Yes, host Joe. My name's Joe. Big Joe. Some girls call me Big Joe, that's right. Dirty Joe, Dirty Jesus, I've been called that. Yeah. Dirty Jesus. So I want to let you guys know, please, you're more than welcome to be here. Enjoy the comedy. Try to keep your table talk to a minimum and don't heckle the comedians. If you want to sing Christmas carols, just let me know. We can arrange that later. That'd be fun. So we're going to continue on with the show. So thank you very much for being here. What? Yeah, no problem. Little Sarah, is that your name? That's your name right now. Little Sarah, I'm Big Joe, yeah. Yeah, yeah. See, I want you to know something. Those aren't my pine cones. Those are the community pine cones that you're smelling. Yeah, they've been touched by a lot of people. Yeah. You definitely might wake up with mono in the morning if you keep making out with those pine cones. Somebody date her. She seems really lonely. I'm not sure. Okay, here's the thing, little naughty Sarah. We're gonna try to get through this comedy show, okay? Not all the comedians are like me, where they can get interrupted and just keep going. But here's the thing: is that all of these people right here, they want comedians to tell jokes, uninterrupted. Don't make me kick your ass out. Okay. Because you're gonna have to buy me dinner if I kick you out. All right. So I'm gonna get through this, okay? I'm gonna say, okay, we're gonna get through a joke without you saying anything. All right? Test time. All right. Here we go. So, are there any parents in the audience tonight? Woo! Yeah, give it up for the parents. You look really young to be a parent. You're like 23, 22. I'm just making up ages now. Well, I got kids. My kids are great. I have a 16-year-old now, right? And 16 is an interesting age because now they start asking you certain questions, you know? Like, how do you know when you found the right one, you know? And you want to be honest with them and say, well, when you find one that's willing to do ass to mouth, son. Unless it's on the first date, then don't trust that shit. Not the right one. But he came up to me recently, he said, Dad? I go, yes, son? He goes, I have a question. I said, shoot, honesty is the best policy. He goes, I heard you and Mom having sex the other night. I was like, well, that's not really a question, son, so. I'm sorry about that. He goes, no, it's okay. I know that's why I'm here. And I'm like, yeah, you're smart. But he goes, there was one sound that I heard over and over again, and I don't know what it was. And I was like, yeah, same thing. I was like, oh, this could be any sound. Shit. And I go, what was it, son? He goes, what's that clapping sound? Yeah. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to be honest with the kid. That's the best thing to do, right? So I said, remember this, son. Sometimes when the sex is that good, you just got to give a round of applause. And I know I probably fucked him up a little bit because later in life he's going to find a nice partner, he's going to have a really good time, and then after it he's going to be like, yeah. They're going to be like, are you fucking clapping at me right now? Like, who fucking raised you, you creep? Jesus Christ. Yeah.